Alright folks, welcome back to another Family Proud, Family Strong live stream. We are doing 2K23 PGA Tour Golf, my career mode, and we're going to continue on my journey. Alright, let's wait till this loads up. Oh, we gotta continue. Doesn't that be good?
That's cool. So now we got the last one. I'm actually excited for this. We could actually stay here, honestly, I think. Yeah.
Alright, just making sure my chat box is up. So where is the chat box? Oh, the chat box is working. Okay. Alrighty, let's see here. Continue my career. Let's see if we can get some eagles today. Now I do gotta fix my webcam here, so let's see here what's going on with this. Let's go ahead and configure video. See what's going on with the old video. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep it up here. Don't know why my video is like that, but that's okay. Play with the old video real quick. Ah, there we go. That's what I thought. Alright, let's go. Play event. Alright, let's begin round. Let's do this.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
Eagle on this one.
No kidding, Henny, this player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat.
Let's go.
That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba, every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. He's currently tied for 4th.
All right, tied for 4th. Let's go.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
All right, cut it. Oh, here we go. Oh, bite. There you go. Going for the birdie.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Good look at a birdie here.
Downhill. And we're going to have to tap this. Perfect in the hole. Come on.
Looking really good, this one.
Yes.
Oh, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Woo.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Skip.
This would be a great up and down. Well, that's going to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Currently 1 under for the round. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. From about 200 yards out.
I don't think that's going to be good. Yep. At least he got on the green. Stay on the green.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Oh, this is a crazy one here. All right, we got to make some adjustments. Cut. No, that's too much.
Okay, steady now.
Gosh. All right, quit rolling. Jeez. Really? Come on, man.
Oh dear. Time to get the chipper back out. And here we are with their 4th.
Get in the hole.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Great touch.
And this one is for bogey.
And I'm back.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the current standings.
All right, we're even at 7. Still got time for the first round to take the first round over.
The 4th at TPC Summerland is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees.
So
the fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach.
Come on, get up there high in the sky.
Well, this should find the short grass.
Look at this.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
No. Bite back.
Even for the day. And a share of
Hole
7.
1. Nope.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
Messed it up.
this putt for par here.
They've got this to pull ahead of Bubba. This rivalry is heating up today.
Bubba. Come on, cut it. Cut it. Yes.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The fifth at TPC Sutherland is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right.
It's an easy birdie.
Now, Bubba's got nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. To the top 5 he goes.
Hook me up.
John Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all right. See how it is.
The sixth at TPC Sutherland is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
All right, what are we doing here? Oh, what happened? Cracked it.
Handy effort, that one. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in John Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think John Rahm's name would be #1, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the John Rahm era right now.
All right, give me 1 second here. Hey, what is up, Turnbuckle Report? All right, easy, easy.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Nice.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll. And that will take him to 2 under. As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with John Rahm. The 7th at TPC Sutherland is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Now, this one looks to be heading down the runway.
Got it.
This shot from 120 yards.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Outstanding approach shot. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, they'll move to 3 under par. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 8th at TPC Sutherland is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
I'll watch this. Oh, that was good.
Not a bad play, that one. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Too fast. Yeah.
That will drop, and he will extend the lead. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par.
4 under.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 9th at TPC Sutherland is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Oh, well done. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriner's impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit, but the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Sutherland every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here. And I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in, year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone. And so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
Crack. Got the 300 yard.
Time for the second shot at the 10th.
Let's cut it right here.
Good sounding strike, that one. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Ooh.
Hey, nice looking line. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And that will move him to 6 under par. And now to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Sutherland 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
Crushed it.
From about 130 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Bite. Come on,
this one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Good job.
This is beautiful to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Nope.
Oh, just missed.
Par.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. Yeah, that one will play. The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in Jon Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game, and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. 2 wins so far this season.
Come on, come on, come on. Get on the green.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up.
And there it goes from the sand. Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Just hammered that through the line. Putting for a par now. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He sits in first position. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. And choosing the 8-iron here.
That's too far.
That's nicely done. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Oh, look at that. For a 30-footer.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations.
There we go.
However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle.
Let's go right here. A little bit of cut. Come on. Man, if I would have had that to the left a little bit, I would have bounced that in the hole.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
All right, let's do this. Whoa, what am I going? All right, here we go. Come on. Ah.
Oh, so close. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
All right, here we go. All right, save
in
the
it
par.
goes for the par. And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that
care about
last
Bubba
one.
Watson.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard.
All right, live.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
All right, so we're 7 through 15. That's good. Got the
The
lead
16th
going.
at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en
Let's
route to
crack
the finish.
this.
A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive
get
up
an
the
eagle
right
on this
half
one.
here gives you a chance to get
Come
at
on.
this green in 2.
Get at least
If you are
305.
going for the green, make sure you got enough club,
I'm not
because
gonna
that
get it.
huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
I don't want to. I wish there was a way
Let's
you
catch
can
up with the
skip,
current proceedings.
Automatically skip the cutscenes.
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5
Here
on
we
the
go.
course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the
on.
water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent line,
Oh,
they can chip it
gosh.
close, make birdie. However, not so
Come on,
easy.
come back,
There's
come back,
a
come
couple
back.
of low areas and greenside bunkers
All right,
to
here we
deal
go.
with long of this green.
Trying to get to 9 under
All right.
for the event with
This
this
is
opportunity.
Eagle.
They're staring this down for eagle.
Come on, Eagle. All right, what do I gotta do right there? No. Too much, too much. Okay. So we need to go a little bit more. Right there. Come on. Come on.
Ooh, right by the hole.
That was dirty. That's all right.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
The par. A little bit. Okay, okay. Come on, get the
Ooh,
birdie.
nice
Come on.
line. That's inside the range, and that will take him to 8 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
Aw, thanks.
The
Turnbuckle.
17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196
I
yards.
tried.
Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here
Gonna do
to
right
snatch
here.
the
Watch
title.
this.
The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it,
Come on.
be very accurate.
Oh, watch this.
This one heading towards the green. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted
Birdie
to be
this,
inside
we're
the
good.
range there. And he's down there. You got to read.
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Let's get in the hole.
This
Get in the
one's
hole.
tracking.
Good.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
That's 9 under par for the round.
All right, got a couple more holes.
The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green.
Smacked it.
That's a nice-looking tee shot, that one. And he's down there.
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. That
Pretty good
shadow.
shot there.
I thought that was the hole. I thought it was
13
going
feet
in.
to the cup.
Come on, that's way too much of a cut. Okay. Nope.
That was a gallant attempt.
Too much.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And another round safely in the books.
All right, so let's see what our standing is. All right, we're going to do one more round.
And there you have it, folks. At the end of the opening round, they find themselves in top spot.
9 under.
Not bad, eh, Rich?
Bubba Watson is 84. He's trash.
Of players going into this final round. I'm hoping
Tiger
that
Woods
this player
whooping
gets
him.
a good night's sleep, because this is going to be a pressure-packed final day.
All right,
well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios.
All right, we're going to call a break here real quick, folks. And I will be right back. And you can see what's on our channel.
That's funny. Oh shit, what the heck? Wait, how What? Sorry. This is a tough boss. Can't wait till weekend. I'm excited. Come on.
Oh, we're still 3. Oh, he didn't come. All right. That's okay. That's okay. We have 1 lead. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Item received. Hey, what happened? Let's continue the event. Alright. So we know all the greens. We should be able to make a lot of adjustments, and the goal is to birdie every hole. See if we can do it.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action.
A little bit of a slice.
I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer starts
with
their
the 305.
What do you think about their chances today?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. Putting for birdie.
I don't know if I'm going to get this one, but let's try it. Nope.
Ooh.
Dang.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And now that finds him in first place. Time to tee off at the second.
All right, let's see. Here we go. Let's go. We get another 305. Ooh.
Wonderfully played. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
A wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie here at the second. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup. This is their look at birdie.
The look of a birdie.
Really good, this one. Well, that'll play. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Bounce it and roll.
You like that, didn't you? Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, absolutely flushed. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Okay. Come on, baby. Cut it in, cut it in, cut it in.
Looking really good.
Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Act like I'm getting paid for this.
Early in this round.
Now at 11 under for the event. Here we are at the 4th hole. Attaboy, good shot. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Oh, I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
It's on a great line.
Come on.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
I haven't seen a putting display like this since I was 5 years old.
Now 7 strokes up after that hole. This hole is a par 3.
I want it by the hole.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
This one's for birdie.
This one's
Yes.
looking good.
Yes.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Come on.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And tidy looking shot, birdie. That one.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Like the look of this one.
Yep.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Oh, that was close. Oh, hogwash.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
A bit short with that effort.
Get in the hole! Yes!
Oh my God!
And a chip in, Luke, just
chip
what
in
the
hole,
doctor
baby.
ordered.
Let's go.
And it's time to recap that play.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
That's what y'all get.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. We have a par 3 on this one. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in 1st place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's 2nd. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That's not the shot he's hoping for. That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Oh, now I'm starting to fall apart.
Caught up in some branches. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Lovely effort, that. Trying to get to 17 under the card with this putt.
Where am I going? Damn.
Just didn't drop.
Wow.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for a par. Looking good so far.
Oh,
Yeah, nicely
no bogeys yet.
It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Still in the lead now after that hole. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Well, that's a nice line. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game, and again to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And you know, everybody else was just kind of sitting there and all going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I set to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Currently in first position, and I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
This looks pure.
Yes.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured, their rival will be looking over their shoulder. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Time for the second shot at the 15th. That's some good golf right there. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
So far, so good.
Beautiful shot.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green.
If
they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with along this green.
Come on,
big chance here.
Yes, eagle.
And down it goes for an eagle. He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Here. Ah, thank you, thank you. Let's see here. All right, punches right in there. Come on, bite.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day.
Get in the hole.
Awesome.
Get in the hole.
Tracking. A well hold. He'll take the birdie. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck.
Perfect.
Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
Chosen the pitching
bite
ridge
down,
here.
bite down, bite down, bite down, bite.
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
All right, see where we're at.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Oh, got some boosts. Bubba Watson got whooped. All right, folks, that wraps it up for tonight. Let's see something. got some good stuff. Music's depressing. Except for it all.